guys, today I want to decorate my entryway. I'm very excited, have no idea where any of this is headed. I have a new entryway table piece and 2 new mirror pieces, and then we will see what I can kind of come up with my existing decor. If you're new to my channel, I just moved into this house and I pretty much brought nothing with me but some pieces of furniture, but mostly just decor. I got rid of a ton of stuff, so I'm finding myself buying new furniture, new things, and you know, my existing decor with however it was set up in the last house is definitely been going into different places. And let's go ahead and dive in. Let me show you what we're working with, and then we will see what I come up with. Let me step back into the bathroom, which there is a full decorate with me video, 2 parts of it, so I will link them down below if you just need more decorating in your life. I have this new decor piece, my entryway table. It's obviously being covered by these 2 mirrors, but it is so beautiful, and I believe I got this from Nebraska Furniture Mart, if my memory serves me correctly. I've been going back and forth between Nebraska and Ashley Furniture. I really love the white, the weathered look of it. I love that there's these spaces. I can put like holiday decor that I would probably use for here or something. And I love how long it is. It fits just perfectly. I can even scoot it that way if I need to, but you can see where the front door would stop there. And I love the dark brown wood on top. I do like to balance things out. What is up with that? Anyone else like to just decorate in 2s? Maybe in the future, this spot will be saved for like a little like tree or something, maybe like a cute little lemon tree, bring out a pop of yellow. Because what I really wanted to do was keep this here, but also have a mirror. And I couldn't figure out a way to do that because I thought it would be nice, you know, for anyone walking in to have a mirror so they can, you know, just fix themselves or whatever, you know, just that check when you come into someone's house. And I thought, how can I do that while keeping this in the center, because I really love this piece and there's nowhere else in the house right now that there's a spot for it. So I knew that I wanted to use it, which by the way, if you're gonna ask, I attached this to this. So it did not come built like that at all. And in the last house, this was in my living room. So now I think it's gonna be my entryway showstopper and I really love it. That's when I decided, I was like, what about 2 small mirrors that can go on either side of it? So I got those at Tuesday morning, but that's pretty much it. I have some other decor just kind of waiting to see what I'm gonna do with it. Let's get to decorating and see what this will look like. This is going to be more of a talk through. I'm gonna try not to add music this time for you guys, while also trying to keep this video a little bit on the shorter side. But I'm gonna go ahead and clear the space first, and then we'll get started on the wall. All right, so because I know that I love this piece in the center, I'm going to leave it as is. As a matter of fact, like I mentioned, there were pre-existing nails in the wall from the previous owner, and it just so happens that this is centered perfectly. And I really actually like the height too. It's not too tall, and I need it to be somewhat eye level so that the mirrors are going to be even and eye leveled as well. The next thing I want to do is go ahead and get both of these mirrors up on the wall. Okay, because the mirrors have 2 points that you have to hang the nail on, I use this method of using painter's tape. I measure the back of the picture from point to point of where the nails need to be, and then I put the painter's tape on the wall so that I know this end needs a nail and this end needs a nail, and it should line up. It also gives me the opportunity to make it even between here and there, and then also trying to make sure that it kind of looks eye level. I probably need to use a real leveler, but I don't know that I have one. I think I can download one on an app. This is not a picture hanging instructional video, but I just kind of wanted to show you this one last step, and then you should see the mirrors hung in the next clip. But I'm gonna measure the space here and make sure they're pretty on point. So let's see, 7 inches perfectly here, and then not 7 inches completely over here. So I need to move this one over a little bit. All right, so far it looks really great. It is probably the most symmetrical, evenly spaced wall decor I've done. I have a leveler on my, leveler? Is that a word? A level on my phone. I just set it right here, turns green, so I know that it's good. This one kind of gives me a little, it makes me nervous a little bit, wondering if it's hooked properly. Took me a minute, but anyway, let's go ahead and move on to the tabletop. Alright, so this is the part where I'm going to play around with some of my decor pieces until I can figure out, let me move you, until I can figure out exactly what it is that, you know, whatever speaks to me, I guess. Now I only have one lamp, so that kind of throws off my whole balancing act. And I have these two, which were in my living room fireplace in the last house. If I don't use them here, it's okay. There's a couple of other spaces that I could actually use these in. And I also don't want them to cover up the mirrors, because then that would kind of defeat. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do these. I have this piece right here, which I got from like a Goodwill shop or a thrift store. So let's see if maybe putting that here in the center. It's also like got that rust colored dark metal going on, so it brings out a little bit of that Tuscan flair. I have this green piece right here that has the same exact style of greenery that is on here. So I don't know if that's, it kind of takes away from that centerpiece. Alright, so I found these two lamps. They were in my kitchen in the last house, but I feel like they're just too miniature for this space. I want something with size to really give the space more volume, if that makes sense. But for now, let's go ahead and stage these just to see what it looks like with two lamps. I don't know if you can tell, but it definitely, the smaller lamps definitely bring it down. Yeah, I don't even want to stage them at all because it's throwing me off quite a bit. All right, I have another piece. Instead of doing this centerpiece idea, or maybe I'll keep it, but what about this in the center? And I could do some LED candles right here. It is a really beautiful piece, and it provides that pop of white just here alone. So let's leave this here for now. All right, it's a fresh new day, and I played around a lot off camera with trying to stage this, and I kind of determined that I really do want some lamps, and I don't think that it will be completely finished, but let me show you another option that I came up with. All right, so this is the combination that I've come up with. I don't know if you've been seeing a theme throughout my house, but I've definitely been gravitating towards creams and beiges and greens. Here is the full look at the entryway. You can just see how tall the ceilings are. Maybe it doesn't need something extra here. You know, maybe I could put something interesting like right above those two. I just feel like something else is kind of missing to take up the space. Maybe a tree of some sort. I don't know. Comment, let me know what you think it's missing. Maybe when I put lamps in here, it will kind of change up the space. I really do love the mirrors, this centerpiece. I think that's exactly where I'm headed, and I actually really love how this turned out. I went back and forth with so many different options and it just was not appealing to me whatsoever. The only thing is that I feel like it needs more family pictures, so I imagine that I'll probably be changing this up a little bit, but the reason why I didn't put up more pictures is because I need to go get a couple of more picture frames that, you know, have this whole vibe kind of going on. I pulled out some of my existing decor. This was a Dollar Tree DIY, by the way. I'll try to find it and link it down below for you guys, from the dollar store. And I think it looks so beautiful and so rustic. You can see the bindings just, and I did not do anything to age this at all. Like, it was just the simplest DIY. It's just, and I love the base color of this pot. And then I pulled out these bookends. They were actually in my entryway table in the last house as well. I got this at Hobby Lobby thinking I was going to use this in my kitchen, and I still might, because, you know, just kind of work in progress. It's just really pretty. I love the hook factor and this metal factor that breaks up all the wood and then kind of ties in with that. That's also why I put this little metal ball over here, just to kind of bring some of that metal to this side of the table. And then when you move over here, I added more greenery. I love the base of this, has a pop of white, so it's a different base from that base. I don't know, just I feel like it ties it all in together. And this gorgeous Tuscan Fleur de Lis piece I got at a thrift shop. So just kind of breaks up all of the farmhouse and marries, you know, my style of farmhouse meets Tuscan or Old World or French country. I'm not really sure what my, like, the exact name of my style is. I feel like it's a blend. So that is the final look for today's video. I really do think that it's lovely and I love how it turned out. I'm gonna turn around for a second and show you guys that when you come into this entryway like this, okay, you've got this going on, and then if you were to travel into the guest bathroom, it just has that same exact feel. So I'm really loving where my decorating has headed, because I just feel like I've been lost for so long, never really knowing what my style is. And honestly, it's all thanks to Liz and her style, because I just fell in love with it and was like, yeah, that's kind of exactly what I've been looking for. So you can just see, I mean, just that alone. And that's it for today's Decorate With Me. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and comment, let me know what you think about this entryway. Also, if you've been with me for a long time, let me know which entryway you love better, the last house or this one. This one's my favorite. I mean, everything has changed. Even the table is different. The mirror is different. The whole setup, everything is different. I think the only two pieces that came from the original entryway are the bookends and these books right here. And I think that's about it. Everything else was in different places, and that centerpiece part was new. So anyways, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you for my next Decorate With Me. Bye.